Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. It's the one on Mimi here. If you're new here, make sure you go ahead and click that red subscribe button to join. When I was younger, I don't know why, but they said my hair was really hard to manage. It really wasn't. They were just being lazy. So my mom was against me getting a relaxer in my head, you know, because I was young. I was really young. I was like in elementary school. But my grandma, she just took it upon herself because she was the hair person. Like, she did the hair, you know, she was your home kitchen stylist. Like, she did that. Like, she did hair, okay? So she got it, and the brand was Just For Me. She loved using Just For Me brand on my hair. Like, I should have been like the Just For Me girl post or whatever, because that's all she used on my hair. In my head, you know, it's burning, whatever, cool, wash it out, and you know, my hair was manageable, I guess. It was good, it was all great, you know, I was feeling myself. But my mom was like, okay, well that means once you get it done, you have to keep getting it redone so that your hair don't fall out. And like, I never knew what a relaxer was until like I was just basically being a guinea pig and doing what my elders told me to do, and just let them do what they wanted to do to my head. I didn't have no say. So she did my hair in 4 months. She was keeping it up, and then she got sick, and this is when she was just like, okay, we'll go to the family hairstylist, she can do it, blah blah blah. Now she was kind of hesitant. My grandma was hesitant about letting our family stylist do it because she was like, she don't really do hair that good, and da 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 da. But then they agreed to let me go with her. Now, because I'm a licensed cosmetologist now I understand where everything went downhill, and poor younger me, oh my god. So she proceeds to look at my hair and asking when was the last time to get done. You know, she's talking to my mom, she's not talking to me. You know, cool, you know, the grown-ups are having a discussion. What they failed to realize, or what she failed to realize as a licensed cosmetologist, that my grandma used beauty supply store relaxer. That is not professional relaxer. Anything that you can go and get to the beauty supply store, that is not professional grade relaxer, and she knew that. So my grandma used over-the-counter relaxer, I guess, whatever you want to call it, that, cool, which had its different relaxer types. It's no lie. What they failed to realize was that my grandma used over-the-counter relaxer, and I'm just going for a retouch-up. So she proceeds to use the professional grade relaxer and puts it on my whole entire hair. Now you're probably like, well, what's wrong with that? What's the issue? Da, 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 da. She overlapped 2 different relaxers. So, you know, 2 different relaxers would have 2 different chemicals. One might be stronger than the other, one might be not. Like, you never know how that's going to react on a person's head. And it's just like, I don't understand what, and like, I don't understand. Like, now that I'm looking back at it, that's exactly why I had an issue that I had. So okay, you know, I'm going through the process, and you know, she did my hair, she styled it, it looked really nice, it felt really good. Little did I know this was going to be the start of a disaster. So, you know, getting your hair done is not a necessity. Like, it's not a necessity, it's a luxury. So if you don't have the funds, if it's not in your budget to keep getting your hair done every 2 weeks, every 2 to 3 weeks, it's not on your budget. And like, that's what people fail to realize. It's not like, you don't need to get your hair done, it's a luxury, it's not a necessity. So, you know, my family, they didn't want to keep paying our family stylist every 2 to 3 weeks or whatever, whenever I needed to get a touch up or something like that. Like, they just wasn't doing it. So because of that, my hair regimen and how the upkeep of my hair was going to trash. My grandma couldn't do it anymore because she was getting sick and was just getting tired and didn't want to, you know, do it anymore. I couldn't really do it myself. I mean, I could have, but then again, I never knew what my family stylist used in my head. Like, they be so trying to gatekeep everything and keep everything a secret. Still to this day, I never know what type of relaxer she used in my head. So it's like, I couldn't even really go to the beauty supply store to get a relaxer, because I would be, you know what I'm saying? And first of all, I was in elementary school, so my mother couldn't do it either because my mom didn't do nothing about hair. So it's like, I'm just at a downfall. So when I reached middle school, my hair had completely broken off to ear length. My hair was about bra bra strap length, and my hair had broken off to ear length, and that is what really like kind of made me feel some type of way. And like, no, I did not get a freaking big chop. Like, I was not mentally ready for a big chop. I just kind of like wanted to wear my hair in protective styles and like try to grow out, but my real hair was so damaged, so fried. I felt like my hair was not growing. I literally cried. I literally YouTubed every remedy, every recipe to grow my hair long again, to grow my hair thick again, protective styles. I tried it all because of this relaxer. And this is, to this day, this is why I do not offer relaxers as a service, as me doing hair, because I know at the end of the day, if you're not up for the upkeep, and if you're not going to come consistently for your retouches and this and that and other, and know that you cannot do it at home, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I cannot let anybody go through what I was going through. I remember I looked at this recipe and it was like onions, onion water, onion something is really good for the hair. I made my little onion concoction. I sprayed it in my hair, did all these things, and nothing happened. So I got into braids, I got into sew-ins. I went back to the same family stylist, I don't know why, and I let her do a sew-in on me. First of all, the sew-in was terrible. And it's maybe because, like, you know, I guess older stylists, they learn different techniques back then and they don't really know what's current now. But all I asked for was a simple middle part sew-in. That's it, with a little bit of the edges out, because I like to do like little things or whatever. And I was in middle school, so I really didn't know. This was like kind of like the beginning push to my beauty industry career or whatever. All I wanted was the middle part sew-in. Why was all of this left out? All of this was left out, and like, I don't know what was going on in the back. I don't know, like, looking back at it, it was terrible. If I had a picture, I'd probably put it in here. But back then, you couldn't tell me this wasn't cute. You couldn't tell me it wasn't, you know what I'm saying, like. And like, I really liked long hair, and like, I had an obsession with long hair because my hair was long and then it was short. So of course I wanted some long hair, but they was not going for that. They was like, oh no, you're in middle school, you need to have, the longest you need to have is like a 16-inch. So I settled for that, and I wore it like curled up a little bit, this, that, and the other, and it was cute. Like, it got the job done, it did what it needed to do, cool. But I did notice that my hair would grow when I did nothing to it. So like, when I kept it in braids, when I kept it in a sew-in, when I did not touch it, that's when it flourished, that's when it grew, that's when it did what it did. Did my family confront the lady? No. Did I confront her? No. They just kind of did whatever. They just kind of was like, oh yeah, your hair broke off, blah blah, cool. My hair was fried, dyed, laid to the side. It was terrible. I really struggled with insecurities back then, by dysmorphia. Like, I was just not a good, happy person, and I wasn't kind to my younger self. And just me like having broken off hair didn't do it for me. So when I hit 9th grade, like when I left middle school and went to 9th grade, that's when the whole beauty everything started. I was on YouTube, I was watching Jackie Aina, I was watching Nitra B, I was watching Time the Infamous, I was watching everybody on YouTube who did like makeup tutorials. And I remember typing in how to be pretty, how to feel more confident, how to grow long hair, how to do natural looking makeup. Like, I saw these women and it just sparked something in me, like, wow, I want to be like them, I want to do this, I want to, you know, talk to young girls and give them the confidence boost that they need, that they deserve. Like, these women really, like, if I ever met them in person, Lord have mercy, I don't know what I would do. But I owe it to them for like really making me have that push and that drive to be in the beauty industry, to want to do hair, to want to do lashes, to do my own makeup, to do nails, like long hair, pretty nails. Like, I used to watch her tutorials and copy them thing detail by detail, like everything. Like, YouTube has been a big help in my life, and I'm just very grateful and thankful for that. And like, now I get to do exactly what I wanted to do back then, and when I thought nobody would listen to me, when I thought I wasn't pretty enough or stuff like that. Like, I'm very grateful and thankful. How's my hair doing now? Back then I had like a lot of scabs and like it was just terrible breakage, Now my hair is thriving. I am natural. I did just cut the ends as I went on. I didn't do a big chop. I just cut off the relaxer as I went off. So I feel like there's no relaxer. The only thing that happened when I was in 9th grade was, of course, the heat damage when you have the leave out, because I used to wear sew-ins religiously, but now I'm doing the wigs. So, you know, anything you do with your hair is gonna cause some damage, but I try to switch it up, give my hair breaks. Y'all seen how my hair looks now. It's very much back to normal. It's very much long and healthy. I did color it. I'm not gonna color it again because you know how that go. But yeah, you guys, that was my story. Like, my hair literally fell out. It was giving Baldiana. It was a very sad time in my life, and like, I know y'all probably like, girl, hair is nothing, but it's something to me. It's something, a part of you, like, you know, like, no. But if you guys want to see more videos like this, you want to know a client horror story, go ahead, leave a comment down below, subscribe to my channel if you have not already, and I'll see y'all when I see y'all. Bye.